Do you want to know what happens to the narcissist if you refuse and shut down their attempts to Hoover you? By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what happens when you do that. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm an attorney and author and a narcissist negotiation expert. I help you with the tips and tricks and resources that you need to be able to negotiate powerfully with narcissists. I've helped people go from lives of drama, trauma, and chaos to step into lives of freedom, possibility, and purpose. And that's what I'm here to do for you as well. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, so let's talk about what happens when you've shut them down, you've cut them off, you've moved on, you have a different life. It's way better. The air is cleaner, the grass is greener, the sky is bluer because you have finally rid yourself of that negative energy that you did not need. And you're finally moving on. And then bam, what shows up over there in your inbox? A little DM, a little like, oh, hi, here I am again. And you're like, oh, this is what happens when you go, you know what? Delete. No, thank you. Block. I'm moving on. I'm not interested anymore. So what's going on their end of things? What's happening over there? They're sitting in their room and no DM back, no bites on the little fish. They sent out that fishing line. They were hoping for a little nibble on the bait and nothing's going on over there. So what are they doing? So the first thing that they're going to want to do is what I call the heat. They're going to turn up the efforts. They're going to flood you. Now, suddenly, there's going to be tons and tons of text messages. Maybe they're going to show up at your house. They'll show up at your office. They'll send you things. Maybe, all of a sudden you get flowers or something shows up at your house. They're just going to turn up the heat, flood you, do that much more to let you know that they're still around, that you can't refuse that Hoover, that you can't shut them down, that they're going to penetrate you no matter what. So they'll turn up the efforts and really, really try to make it hard for you to continue to block them and say no and have your boundaries. That's the first thing. I call it the heat. Number two, I call the workaround. So this is where they are going to be reaching out to others around you, and they might, try to find other ways to kind of let you know that they're still around. So they'll find people that are close to you and maybe send them gifts. This is something that I have a member in our family who is a narcissist, unfortunately. And that's one of the things that she loves to do is, if my husband and I have decided, that this person is toxic, so she'll send like 1,000 gifts or some major big thing to people who are close to us to kind of let us know that she's still around, that she's still, trying to show everybody else how wonderful she is so that we can realize how wrong we are or whatever it is, just trying to show that she's got this great relationship with everyone else around us. And the other thing they do with the workaround is they might try to work in a smear campaign by saying things about you that are kind of couched in care. So, I am so worried about Susie, she just seems like she's drinking too much, and they might even say that like 6 months before the divorce or 6 months before the partnership ends or whatever, so that by the time it actually ends, then they can say things like, oh, see, I told you I was so concerned about that. But, obviously they're an alcoholic. I mean, it's so sad. It's like so couched in that. It's very, very stealth of them with those smear campaigns. And if you want to know more about how to shut down a narcissist smear campaign, definitely check out my video on that topic. So number three, I call the rotation. So they will rotate between sources of supply. by hoovering this one or hoovering that one. And okay, let's see if this one bites. Let's see if this one bites. They're trolls searching for their next source of food, like predators, so if there's a vulture, they might go back to the old carcass to see if there's any bits that they left over that they might have, missed. So they'll rotate between various sources of supply to see which one is going to bite and come back to them. And by the way, if you are so ready to shut them down and shut down that Hoover, give me a shut them down in the comments right now. All right. And the last one is the hawk. The hawk is that they'll just keep on checking in on you, even if they don't DM you, even if they don't send you things, they'll be watching. I mean, they'll come back and they'll be checking up. Oh, how are they doing? What's going on? Are they with a different company now? Have they partnered with somebody else? Are they in a new romantic relationship? Do they have a new set of friends? Whatever the relationship was that you had, they're going to be looking at your social media. They're going to be checking in with people around you. They're going to be kind of skulking around to see what you're up to because, you never know if you might end up being a good source of supply to them. At least that's what they think in their minds. So those are the 4 things that happens to the narcissist if you refuse the Hoover. I call it the heat, the workaround, the rotation, and the hawk. So if you have seen any others, just comment them below and let me know. And if you like this video, give it a like and give it a share. And if you want to join my free private Facebook group, you can definitely do that at Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And you can also get my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com too. So I am so glad that you stopped by and that you checked out this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do that now if you'd like. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'm so glad that you're here. Remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Always, wherever you are, is the jumping off point. It is never too late. You only fail if you stop trying. So I will see you in the next video.